Can you tell us what you do, sir?
Yeah, I'm creative director for a company called the Devil's Candy Store. I'm also a graphic artist and work under the nom de plume of Burning City Inc.
And could you please show me for a close-up what you have in your hand?
Well, I could if it was in my hand. Hang on a second. I think I know what you're referring to. I believe you're referring to this.
All right, let me see if I can get it.
Oh, isn't that a little close?
It's very good. Okay, now, can you tell me this image, which is on the button, is excerpted from a larger image. Would you like to talk about that? It's an image, a large work that you created.
Yeah, I did this piece, Betty Page piece for a show that was happening at Tony Fitzpatrick's World Tattoo Gallery in Chicago. This was probably in the early 90s, I believe. I'm trying to remember when. But down on the south side of Chicago, and he had a Bad Girls art show. So there was a lot of Betty Page pieces featured in it. A lot of big-time artists were there. I did this piece, and it was three-dimensional. I did it on a computer. It was done on a Mac Plus, believe it or not, way back then. Black and white. And when I produced it, I produced a positive image and a negative image. And I took that negative and floated it in some glass and built the frame, so it was essentially a 3D piece. The final piece, which has been now sold at that show, sold on opening night to an unknown buyer. And if that unknown buyer is out there and has a Charlie Athanas Betty Page piece, please contact me.
Thank you, Charlie. And finally, I'm going to ask some simple questions. Can you remember or estimate when you first became aware of Betty Page?
I know definitely that it was The Rocketeer by Dave Stevens that sparked it for me. I had seen Betty Page images for a while, but never really sort of put it all together and started investigating who she really was till The Rocketeer came out. And then once that happened, I started down a path of investigating stuff, and it was great. When I went to Barcelona and picked up stuff from Europe and hunted everything I could at Comic-Cons, and on the internet when that eventually showed up. So I've been a Betty Page fan for, I don't know, a couple of decades, I guess.
Was it the iconic nature of Elvis and Betty together that inspired your wonderful piece of art?
Yeah, I really viewed Betty as a true American icon, and so I wanted, when I did this one piece, I wanted to couple her with another very recognizable American icon around the world, and the two of them fit together, a little tongue-in-cheek, but I thought Elvis and Betty made a great couple.
Thank you, Charlie. It was a pleasure hearing from you.
Well, thank you very much.